What's up, everyone? It's Frat Glasses again, coming at you hot with another video today. So first off, I want to get it out of the way. I hope everyone's doing well. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in. For the small number of people who watch this or care to watch at this point, I've been telling my friends a lot to watch these videos. And, there's a lot of like and support, but like going forward, I think that's going to be like anyone's own prerogative if they want to watch these videos or not. So I'm walking outside right now. I'm actually trying to find a good tree to sit down at. I have a couple of books here that I'm going to sit down and read, which actually makes me want to go into what we're going to be going through over the next 6 weeks. This is a new series. I'll still be doing other videos unrelated to the series, but this is going to be a self-improvement series that's going to be just in general improving people's life, especially during this quarantine. Because, I feel like I've kind of taken a turn for the worse. A lot of other people have taken a small turn for the worse just with everything that's been going on. So the way that this is going to work is we're going to be implementing a couple controls in our lives, or just adding one new thing per week. And they're small to significant changes, depending on what you deem to be small or significant. I don't think they're gonna be that huge, especially in just the format that I laid it out. It's all written down, by the way, so I'm not just making this up as I go. I thought about it, made some corrections and changes and whatnot. So this is week one. Week one is kind of a tough week. It's kind of a drastic change, but let me go through all of these with you. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go actually try and sit down on this tree here. I do a lot of walking, but haven't sat down and talked with you guys in a bit. There we go. So that's better. So the first thing that we need to do, and I'm doing this with you guys as well, I'm gonna start limiting to getting rid of my news consumption. What this means is I'm not going to be partaking in watching or seeing any news articles from, whether it be from Cheddar to Vice to CNN to Fox News to whatever you want to watch. I'm going to be eliminating those just from my day-to-day. What I've noticed, and I think we're all aware of this, is that news media companies really care more about ratings, clicks, ad revenue to, because they're publicly traded companies, appeasing shareholders, the drill. So a lot of stuff that they produce is like kind of just big, catchy titles or headers, and then no real substance. And it kind of, the header and the picture kind of just get you upset, especially with like Instagram or Facebook, just how it's made specifically to upset you and cause you to want to click on the link so they get the ads. So we're eliminating that. The reason being general clarity of mind. Your vote counts, but in terms of being overstimulated, it starts to tire you out a little bit and just starts to make you feel apathetic, or just set you out of whack. So starting today, and I think today is like the 21st, I might upload this tomorrow, we're going to stop doing that. No news, and that includes social media. So what does that mean for social media? I personally am not going to be scrolling on my feeds anymore. I'm going to keep Instagram Messenger, Facebook Messenger, Snapchat, etc. I'm gonna keep those so I can kind of at least talk to my friends and family, and I can still communicate with them. But in terms of looking at news all the time, it's kind of done, it's kind of over with. So the second thing, what do we need to do to replace that? There's two things. This is one of the only weeks that we are going to be implementing two things. And that's why I'm sitting out here right now. I'm gonna go read. I went to the library, my library just opened up. I'm allotting, a certain period of time for yourself to read. So why am I saying reading specifically? Well, it's because, getting back to what we were talking about with general media and social media, we have a shorter attention span when it comes to reading. We're processing, acknowledging information in written text. We kind of want instant gratification. What my recommendation is to anyone is set out 30 minutes to an hour a day, whatever you feel, 15 minutes even, to grab a book, it doesn't matter what book, and read it and understand it. What that means is even if you don't want to read, if you don't want to read a book, you need to still grind through it and kind of force yourself, because there's no way that you can make progress unless you're doing something that feels unnatural and uncomfortable. So reading for 15, 20, 30, whatever it is, minutes per day, and allotting that time just to, you know, grow your mind, heal your mind in some way is going to be crucial for this whole process. There's going to be more steps along the way that will, you know, slowly heal us more. There's one more thing that I'm going to ask that everyone does. I want you to go take your phone out right now, and I want you to stare at it and take a selfie, because we're going to be looking at that selfie in week 6. Until then, I'm going to go sit outside. I'm going to go read this book for a while. If you guys want to hear reviews about it, let me know, and leave a comment below for anyone that could be interested or could help. And I'll talk to you guys, I guess, in a week for this series.